Hey guys, my name is Svetlana and this is Language Purpose channel. Here we discuss difficulties of Russian language and we help foreigners to learn Russian language and practice it. In the last video we were talking about the first grammar file that was called parts of speech, and today we'll remember some of them, but not all of them, just the types that can be changed into forms. You know that Russian language is flexible. It has a lot of forms of the words. So the first term that we need to know is the case. And the case, what is that? It is the specific form of the word that depends on its meaning in the structure of the sentence or phrase. The case is the changing form of the declined word depending on its grammatical meaning in the sentence. And we have 6 cases in Russian language. And let's start with the first one. The first one is nominative case. Именительный падеж. Именительный падеж. It's the initial form of the word. Another way we can call it the basis of the word. It's the base form for transferring into another 5 cases. So we'll call it kind of zero form, and change it by adding different endings if we follow the specific systems. So the nominative case expresses the independent position in the structure of the sentence or phrase, and it can have 2 questions: who, кто, for a life, for a person, for someone. Кто это? Это Светлана. And what? Что? For not alive, for something. Что это? Это видео. Что это? Это урок, the lesson. Okay, and let's realize what parts of speech can be changed into the cases. So, the noun. Имя существительное with the question кто, что. A person, человек, or a table, stол. The second one, adjective, the adjective. Имя прилагательное with the question what, like какой. What teacher is she? Какая она учительница? Она хорошая учительница. She is a good teacher. And so on. Pronoun, местоимение. Pronoun, if you remember, we have a lot of types, but we know the three of them. The first one, personal pronoun. Личное местоимение, like я, ты, он, она, оно, мы, вы, они. So, the second one, possessive, притяжательное местоимение. Мой, твой, его, ее, их, and so on. And the third one is demonstrative pronoun. To show something, to express someone or something. We use like this, that, this, those. Этот, эти, тот, те, and so on. So let's speak at first about personal pronouns to realize nominative case better. Okay, it will help us later. If you remember, personal in Russian language, личное местоимение, personal pronoun, личное местоимение answers the questions кто, что, who, and what. Singular, единственное число, if someone or something is the only one. Plural, множественное число. Множественное число. If we have several or lots of something or someone. So, я, I, ты, you, он, he, она, she, оно, it. Единственное число. Множественное число. Мы, we, вы, you, они, they. And I'm sure that you have a question. Why did she write we with the small letter and with the big one, with the capital? Everything is simple. In Russian language, there are two variants in Russian language. So if you say you, like you guys, you use in writing, you use with a small one. If you write, for example, to your boss or a teacher, someone who is kind of on the top of position of this life, you have to write вы with the capital letter. And if we want to speak about оно, let's compare оно, it, with English language. In English, we know that in English, it means something plus animals. It expresses animals too. But we in Russia, sorry guys, we love animals, and they are not just something, they are someone for us. That's why we don't use оно for animals. We use оно for not alive something. But if you want to say the word creature in Russian language, существо, then you can use оно too. Just like in Stephen King's novel, оно, it. And now let's speak about the nouns in nominative case. But don't forget about the specific personal pronouns. So, именительный падеж. Имя существительное, the noun. The first term, род, gender, that we need to know. We have three genders in Russian language. So the first one is masculine, мужской род. The personal pronoun on, he, can help us to define it. But we define the gender by its ending. So if the word is ended with the consonant, and we call it in Russian language согласный. Here is the short way. Sogol, согласный. For example, дом. It means that it's masculine. Дом, он, дом, мужской род. If it's ended with the y or и краткое, музей, it's masculine. Он, музей. The soft sign, мягкий знак. Конь, он. Конь, it's мужской род. Plus several words with endings a, я. Мужчина, он, a man. Папа, он, a father. Дядя, он, uncle. Дедушка, он, grandfather. Юноша, он, a young man. Воевода, он, and so on. Feminine. Feminine, женский род. The personal pronoun she, она, can help us to define it, to understand it. So, if the word has a, я, or the soft sign, it is the feminine. Женский род. Мама, она, а, мама. Тетя, она, я, тетя. Тетрадь, the soft sign, мягкий знак. Она, тетрадь. So what do we have here? Here is the soft sign and here the soft sign. Мягкий знак, мягкий знак. What does it mean? It means that the words with the soft sign at the end of the can be both genders, masculine and feminine. Later we'll help you how to memorize the words easier. It's very hard to define what is the gender, but we can help you with few tips. So, and the third one is neuter, средний род. Оно can help us to realize it. Средний род. О, е, мя at the end of the word means that this word is the neuter gender, of the neuter gender. For example, о, окно, оно, окно, the window. Е, оно, море, е, оно, средний род. Мя, оно, мя, оно. So let's compare семья and семя. Семья with the soft sign and the letter я at the end of the word means that it's я, она, семья, женский род. But семя without the soft sign, без мягкого знака, no, да? There is no soft sign. Has just мя, and it means that it's the neuter gender. We have 10 words with these endings. For example, имя, время, племя, семя, and so on. We need to help you guys to define the soft sign. So, the word with the soft sign, the noun with the soft sign. Имя существительное, мягкий знак. So, мягкий знак can be at the end of masculine words and the feminine words. So, мягкий знак can help us to realize that it's on or она. So, what are the tips that we were talking about? Let's think about on. All of the months are masculine. So, let's start from the first one. January, январь, он январь. Он январь, он февраль, он март, он апрель, он май, он июнь, он июль, он август, он сентябрь, он октябрь, он ноябрь, он декабрь. All of these 12 months are masculine form, are in this form. So, тель, the suffix тель can help you to define that this word is exactly in masculine form. Житель, он, зритель, он, водитель, он. If you hear or see, you read, you see that it's тель. Definitely, it's just on, him. Then, if the word is ended with аре, for example, словарь, the dictionary, or календарь, calendar, it means that it is on. The fourth, the exceptions, not normal, not standard. We'll call it не норма, не стандарт. Голубь, the pigeon, дождь, rain, лебедь, swan, гвоздь, nail, лось, moose. On, all of these words are always on. And what about the feminine, она? So, one season, autumn, осень, this is она. The second, if you see ость, it means that it is она, just like тель. Он, ость, она. For example, житель, он, but жидкость, она. Okay? The third one, if you see the ending ч, with soft sign, ч, мягкий знак, ш, мягкий знак, щ, мягкий знак, это женский род, она. Дочь, она, мышь, она, вещь, она. Б, В, Т, Д, З, С, Б мягкий знак, В мягкий знак, Т мягкий знак, Д мягкий знак, З мягкий знак, С мягкий знак. Means that it is masculine. Это тоже женский род она. Examples. Дробь, бровь, кровать, тетрадь, мазь, изморозь, and so on. And the fifth one that can combine masculine and feminine, the endings l, n, r, both of them, on and она. I mean that if the word is ended on l, n, r, it means that it can be masculine or feminine. So guys, you have to just memorize them. The full list of it will add at the end of this video, at the last seconds. Okay, so the case, the nominative case, the noun and the personal pronoun, and parts of speech that we can change of the case. All of these topics are discussed by us today. And thank you for being our partners. I think that we're a great team. Thank you guys. If you liked our video, just subscribe, put the thumbs up, and be with us. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. До свидания.